It's been tough for me. I don't think any of us saw, obviously, October 7th coming. The videos, the pictures, everything I saw from that day, I'm sure we all kind of share in the sentiment, was some of the worst things I've ever seen with my own two eyes, something I never thought I would see in this lifetime. It's been incredibly tough knowing what happened to my own people, knowing this was the worst day for the Jewish community, of course, since the Holocaust, and knowing kind of how the world responded to it. I think that was almost even harder than living through the details of that day because as we mourn our people in Israel, the entire world decided not to mourn with us. They decided to turn a blind eye to everything that went on that day. And while our hostages are still being held, Americans included, while the Israeli people are still suffering, a lot of people around the world have chosen to completely turn away from that. Some have disgustingly enough sided with the actual terrorist group that caused the atrocities on that day. I am in this country right now, 28 years old, having a lot of people my age and younger message me on a daily basis, asking me what they should do, asking me if they should return back to their classrooms, asking me if they should avoid school altogether, avoid public places. These are the kind of issues that my parents and grandparents worried about back in the Soviet Union. It's not something I should ever have to think about or people should be asking me about. And that means that our leadership, our institutions, and this administration has failed. They failed the Jewish community, and they have failed countless of us who have wanted a safer America, a stronger America, and instead got the opposite. I've been incredibly disappointed with the views, with the actions of this administration. I know for a fact Donald Trump would have been different. And I think anyone that wants to be honest with themselves and look at what happened under 4 years of Donald Trump and nearly four under Joe Biden knows that to be the case. But there's not a decision that's made in my life without, for example, saying the Shema first. There's not really anything that goes on in my life, any event that happens, any achievement that happens that I don't know for a fact comes from Hashem. And it's something that I think about every single morning, every night before I go to sleep. And it's something that I hope to continue on further and further. And to show people my Jewish pride. I think I was incredibly proud, obviously, before October 7th, but now somehow even more so. I want to scream it from the rooftops and encourage everyone to get closer to Hashem, learn more, study more, be more, and to be as proudly Jewish as they possibly can.